Okay, this is second video on the Street Demon carburetor that I installed on a 39 Oldsmobile. I posted a video earlier with a little bit of lead-in on it. The battery died in 4 minutes and 30 seconds in after the car had started, but hadn't got fully warmed up. I'll correct one thing I said in the first part of the video. The intake is a Edelbrock Performer intake, not RPM. So the car's been sitting now for about an hour and a half in the garage at about 55 to 60 degrees. I'm going to blip. So it should start right up this time, and we'll let it idle a few minutes just to complete this video. This is fast idle at about 1500 RPM. I blip the throttle and step down to about 725. Showing about 19 inches of vacuum, fuel pressure 4.5 psi. Let it warm up a little bit. The engine was on pegged on cold. As I said earlier, this Street Demon replaced a Quadrajet that had been on the car for 10 years. The Quadrajet was a remanufactured one, so I don't quite know how it was set up. But I did get good mileage on it, adequate performance, good mileage. Mileage was 21 or so on the interstates and highways. This one, out of the box, I was only getting 14 to 15 miles to a gallon, and that kind of concerned me. With a little bit of reading, I decided to put leaner rods and jets in it. So I went one step leaner on rods and one step leaner on jets, which theoretically makes it flow 20% less fuel. And on the first drive, I took a 200-mile drive. After putting the leaner rods and jets in it, I got 21 miles to gallon. So I was real pleased with that. I haven't driven the car much since that color cruise we took back in November. I need to put a few more miles on it just to kind of verify. That seemed like an unbelievable improvement in gas mileage. Other than that, I don't know what else to say about it, so I'll just wrap this up and say I do think I'm getting better performance. I was never able to lay any rubber with the Quadrajet. The rear end's 3.42, and it has positive traction and 28-inch tires. But with this one, if I punched it from a dead stop, I did lay a little bit of rubber. I didn't try to see how far I could go. As soon as I heard it spinning, I let off. But I think performance is better. I hope the mileage proves to be consistently high like it was on the last test drive.